Hello students, now I am going to start question number 3 of exercise 8.3. Now question number 3 says the population of a city decreased from 25,000 to 24,000. Find the percentage decrease. Now what do you mean by population? Population means the number of people who live in the place, right? Now the population of a city decreased. That means a city increased and decreased in population. From 25,000 it has got decreased to 24,500. We have to find the percentage decrease. Now at first we have to find that how much decreased in population. So we'll write initial population. Initial means starting. Okay, so this was initial population. $25,000 was the initial population. Now it has got decreased up to 24,500. So final population is 24,500. Now at first we will have to find the number of people decreased. Now how to find the number of people decreased? When you find the difference of these two, will get the number of people decreased, right? Because initial population was 25,000, now it has become 24,500. So how many people decreased? 25,000 minus 24,500, because there is a reduction in population. So 25,000 minus 24,500. So it's 0, 0, 10 minus 5 is 5, it's 4. So it's 500. Now we have to find the percentage decrease. Now how to find the percentage decrease? Now the formula for finding percentage decrease is decrease divided by initial population multiplied by 100. As we are finding percentage, so it will be multiplied by 100. Okay, so if you are finding decrease percent or increase percent, then the formula will be like here initial population will remain same, means initial value will remain same, only numerator, in place of numerator if you are finding decrease percentage you have to put decrease, if you are finding increase percentage then you have to write increase. And initial population means the initial value will remain same, and since you are finding percentage you will have to multiply by 100. Like in this case, like in the previous question what you have seen, to find the profit percent or loss percent, formula was P by Cp into 100 and loss by Cp into 100. So in the denominator we have to put Cp. Why? Because if we make profit or loss, it always be on Cp, right? Similarly, if you are finding decrease percent or increase percent, it will be on the initial value. So initial value will be written in the denominator. Now how much is decreased? It's 500, and initial population was 25,000 multiplied by 100. 20 will be cancelled, 0 will be cancelled, 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50. So it's 2%. Okay, the percentage decrease will be 2%. Now coming to question number 4. Now question number 4 says Arun bought a car for rupees 3,50,000. The next year the price went up to 3,70,000. What was the percentage of price increase? So it is said that a car was bought for rupees 3,50,000 by Arun. Okay, and the next year the price went up to 3,70,000. Means the next year the price increased up to 3,70,000. It was 3,50,000 and it has increased up to 3,70,000. What was the percentage of price increase? We will have to find the percentage in increase, but But before finding percentage, we need to see first what was the initial value. Means this 3,50,000 was the previous value of the car, isn't it? And now it has gone up to 3,70,000. So current value is 3,70,000. So we'll write initial price of a car was 3,50,000, and the next year the price gone up to 3,70,000. So final price is 3,70,000. So before finding percentage, we need to find that how much increased in price, isn't it? So we'll write price increase. So how to find the increment in price? We will find the difference of these two to get the price increased. Now we'll write the bigger one at first. So 3,70,000 we'll write at first minus 3,50,000. Okay, so 3,70,000 minus 3,50,000. So 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 7 minus 5 is 2. So it's rupees 20,000. So 20,000 price increased. Okay, now we will have to find percentage increase. Now just now we have seen that to find the decrease percent, formula was decrease by initial population into 100. Decrease by initial population means the initial value we will have to write in the denominator. So in this case the formula will be, since we are finding increase percentage, so increase we will write in the numerator, and in the denominator we'll write the initial value, okay, multiplied by 100, because this 20,000 is increased and this will be on the initial price, right? Because it was the previous value was 3,50,000, and if it increases by 20,000, then only it will become 3,70,000. So it cannot be on final price. So increase, to find the increase percentage, we have to find the percentage on initial price. So initial price will be in the denominator. Now increase, how much is increase is 20,000, and initial value was 3,50,000 multiplied by 100. Now 0 0 will cancel, 2 zeros will be cancelled. Now 0 0 will be cancelled, 0 0 will be cancelled. Now here last digit is 0 and here is 5, so it can be divisible by 5. 5 sevens are 35, 5 fours are 20, and 1 0. So it's 40 by 7. Now we will convert it into mixed fraction. 5 sevens are 35, so 10 minus 5 is 5, so it will be 5. We'll write the quotient at first, remainder will be in the numerator and divisor will be in the denominator. So it will be 5 by 7. Percentage you will have to mention since we are finding percentage. Okay, so this was all about question number 4. Now coming to question number 5. Now question number 5 says, I buy a TV for rupees 10,000 and sell it at a profit of 20%. How much money do I get for it? Here I buy a TV for rupees 10,000 means cost price of a TV is given because the product was bought for rupees 10,000, so CP is 10,000. Now on selling TV I made a profit of 20%. Okay, so 20% is the profit percentage, and we have to find the money. We have to find the money that I get after selling the product. Now see, here the product was bought for rupees 10,000 and it was sold at a profit of 20%. That means I get more money on selling this, isn't it? More money than 10,000, because 10,000 was the cost price. And if I make profit on selling this, that means it was more than 10,000. Selling price was more than 10,000, isn't it? So cost price was rupees 10,000. Okay, now here profit percentage is given. That means how much I made profit on selling TV. We have to find the profit. Profit we don't know. Now how to find profit? Now profit is 20%. Now 20% of the cost price. Whatever be the price of the product, if we make profit on that, that means it will be always on the cost price, isn't it? It will be always on 10,000. So 20% means out of 120, right? And since we are making profit on selling TV and the cost price of TV is 10,000, that means 20% of 10,000 is the profit. Okay, now if you cut the zeros, we will have to find the amount. Okay, amount will be 2 ones are 2 and we have 3 zeros, so it's 2,000. So rupees 2,000 is the amount of profit on selling TV. Now we have to find that how much money do I get for it. That means we have to find the selling price, at which price I sold the item, at which price I sold the product. Okay, so selling price of a TV will be cost price. Cost price means the price for which it was bought, okay, which is 10,000, and profit was 2,000. On selling this TV, suppose I made a profit of 2,000. I bought this TV for rupees 10,000 and I sold this TV, okay, I sold this TV for a profit of 2,000. Okay, that means cost price and profit, if you add, then we'll be getting selling price, isn't it? When you add these two, you'll be getting the price at which the product was sold. So cost price of a TV was 10,000 and profit was 2,000. So when you will add this to 10,000 plus 2,000, so 0 0 0, 2 plus 0 2 and 1 will come down, so it's 12,000. So what we have done in this question, cost price of a TV was given and profit percentage was given. Okay, we had to find that how much money do I get for it, means price at which I sell the item. So that means we need to find selling price. So for this we have to find how much profit was made. Okay, and since 20% is the percentage of profit, so 20% of 10,000, 20% of 10,000 will be the profit. Now I buy a TV for rupees 10,000, okay, and 2,000 is the profit I made on selling that. So what is the selling price at which, that means at what price I sold the item? So cost price to be added with the profit to get the selling price, isn't it? So here 2,000 will be added to 10,000 to get the selling price. Okay, so suppose if I made a loss on selling something, then to get the selling price, loss should be subtracted from cost price to get the selling price. Okay, so this was all about question number 5. Thank you, students.